Ground to cockpit. Plan acknowledged. Call me through the menu when you're ready.
Alright, now let's get this up. What's up, Shadow? He's here before I am. Let's see, while I'm waiting on that, let me have you. Tablet's a little slow today. Alright, let me have that. That. Oh, you're real slow today. Oh, I'm getting tired of bending over here. And that's the one I want. Alright, I think that's good now. Plug that back in. Hey, Siberia. No, tonight I'm in X-Plane 12. That's what I'm running now. X-Plane 12. Yeah, whenever I run my night flights, I run X-Plane. Daytime, I run Microsoft. Hey, Dave, how's it going? Yeah, got to keep an eye out for those drones, man. Got to keep an eye out for those drones. All right, I think you should have the 2D screens. Let me give you the CDU. And you've got the load data sheet already. Alright. Alright, we're cold and dark. I just got in here. I just got this set up. Neighbor needed some help. I'm getting a late start here. It's after 4 already. But we're going to run an Endeavor flight, Flight 5370 from Norfolk, Virginia into Kennedy. I want to run the Parkway Visual into 13 left with the night lighting. So I have that set up in the flight sim. So that's what we're going to do on the back end, even though they may not be using that one right now in the real world. So let's get going. Let me get my load data sheet back here again. And let's get started. Alright, DC battery selected to bat. DC battery switch is on guarded. Standby power is auto guarded. Alternate flaps are off guarded. Fuel pump switches are off. Wipers are set to park. Hydraulic pumps, electric 2 and 1 are off. And we're going to need some brake pressure there. Landing gear is down, 3 green on the aft overhead. And we're going to test on the weather radar. Master caution reset. Fault in up. And overheat fire. Alright, ground power is available. We're going to go on ground power, confirm with the AC selector. Let's get set for unconditioned air here. And you should be... Alright, man. Galley power's on. IRS select is to nav. Emergency exit lights are armed. Temperature back there is fine. AC is set up on auto. And let's enter our position. You should have the right. Make sure you're getting the same CDU I'm using here. I just got to wait for that to catch up. Make sure you're getting the same display. Wow, YouTube is way behind. Either that or I'm way behind getting it. Okay, you got the right screen. Alright, so we're at KORF. And you can see the coordinates that are there in the database. And this is what the GPS is picking up. So they're pretty close. So don't believe we have an issue there. Alright, let's put the route in. We're going from Norfolk, Virginia to Kennedy, KJFK. And this is an EDV flight 5370. Alright, and we don't have a company route. We're direct on the way out to school, or shoal, however you pronounce it. And on the way in we have common 4 for 13 left. So we got 23 on the way out. And we've got 13 left. And common 4. Alright, let's have a peek at that. Alright, SCHOL. Calda, KALDA. ZJ. 2 in there. By cell. Act up. And then CI, alright, yes. And then Bolton Hogs Panzer. Cause, common, and then we're on our way in. Now let's go take a look at that shot real quick. I want to put this in. Let me give you the charts. Alright, we get picked up at Canarsie. And we got the visual on the way in. And let me just... I want 13 left. And give me that. Buy, sell. Oop. Fat fingers. Act up. Bolton, hogs, pans, cause, common. And let me come back to you. Right, we get left off at cause, correct? And then we're in. And give me you. Calday. Bicel. Act. Bolton. Hogs. Panzer. Common. Assault. And then we have to turn in. That's what I want. And then on the mist, we're holding out near Ronkonkoma. That's what I want. Alright, that looks good. Well, hey Max, how's it going? Yeah, night flight. We're not in 2020 though, Max. I'm using X-Plane 12. I prefer the night lighting in X-Plane 12 over MS 2020. So we're not using that. So what I didn't bring up, although we're not going to use for most of it, let me bring this up here if I can get it. I got in here real quick after helping my neighbor. Forgot to bring some stuff up. Didn't do pushback. And where'd you go? Where'd you go? Alright. Hey, it's one of the reasons why I can't use that. No idea where that screen is right now.
Runway 7 via Norfolk 3 uniform transportation, uniform Norfolk to join Operator 502 in Michael House.
Interesting. It's just not showing up. It just disappears. Alright, we'll just leave it up in the background, but we won't be using it. Very strange. Oh, does it? Oh, you know what? I didn't even change that. You schmuck. I gotta go fix that. I'll be right back before I continue.
American 1670, no? Calculate the difference, please, and compare your data. Okay, that's a line Roger, please pursue your Delta, Foxtrot via runway 07, and now departure, National 3, uniform,
Alright, that's changed, although I think you have to reload in order to get that back. Alright, that's the way I want it. Let me have... I want to get out of here quick. I want to try and get 2 rides in here today. I just hope I don't miss anything. Let me have payload. I'm gonna need the electronic flight bag. No, SayIntentions is giving me a hard time, so I don't have ATC for me online today. And where is my air manager? And let me give you air manager as well. Let me give you the electronic flight bag. Okay, weight, fuel, and balance. Payload. Now, if we take a look here, our fuel is 16.2, zero fuel weight is 125.9, and our payload is 30.8. So our fuel is 16.2. Payload is 30.8. And 125.9 should be the zero fuel weight, 27.4 on the CG. 125.843. All right. And let's come back. I'll give you. Final reserve is going to be 7.2. Cost index this ride is 35. We're at flight level 250. Let's get the cruise winds. Top of climb 259 at 50. And we're looking at 4. Alright, we're not going to derate. CG I said was 27.4. It's going to be a flaps 5 takeoff. Trim is 450. Close enough. Alright, and runway slope is up 0.1 with a heading of 227. Our runway winds are going to be yeah, my neighbor needed some help and he got me all out of whack here. We are looking at runway winds 240.14. Ooh, gusting. Oops. Right, what did I say that was? Yeah, 240. Gusting to 22. Lovely. Alright, that looks pretty good. And we're looking at a buck 46 on the engine out. Alright, that all looks pretty good. Let's get this in here. We're at 25, so we'll put in 20, 15, and 10. And what do we have here in the back end? 30, 12. And what's top of descent? 30, 12, 2. Alright. Whoa. Where you going, Louis? 20,262 at 61. 15,257 at 58. And at 10,000 we got 255 at 52. Alright, that all looks pretty good. Let's have a peek at that real quick. Make sure I didn't screw nothing up. That all looks pretty good. And a hold. Alright. Alright, that's all good. So, you're not going to need the load data sheet anymore. And you're not going to need the CDU. And let me have the charts. Alright, let's go to what did we have? On the way out, they're using 23. Now this I set up for me in case I have to come back. If I've got an engine problem, we whack some birds or whatever the case may be. Dinner's ready. That'll do it too. 200. 227. 1091. Alright, so That looks pretty good. Alright, so we are in here. Let's see if you're on. See if that frequency's up. Okay, that's up. And let's see if you're up.
American 102, taxi Juliet Hotel, holding point runway 03 left.
120.19 is ground. Tower is 120.8. Let's see if tower's up. Alright, good. Alright, so we're gonna do this run. Good, 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 good. Alright, I'll take terrain, position, data, airport, station. I'm on the master. You're on the slave. You can have weather, station, airport, data, and position. Alright, and we are looking at 058. 146, and we're good up to 25. And we are good. Nose wheel steering is normal guarded. And let's get that set up the way I want. Lower display. Alright, auto flight system. The brakes are looking good now. Alright. Artificial rise in his level. Ground speed 045 on the speed tape. V1 is 134. 146 V2. Heading is 058. Local pressure is in. Decision height is in. We're cleared all the way up to 25. I have terrain on the nav display. Let's get that in as well. In the standby. And want to set auto speed reference auto reset. Rejected. That's all looking pretty good. We're looking at 450 on the trim. I used to be able to get it right in there. There we go. Alright, check the bottles. And cargo. Oh, I want to clear that. And let's get that test done. Alright, let me run through this real quick now that that's done. I should have did this before, but that's good. That's good. That's good. And we're good up to 25.
Descend now. Increase climb. Increase climb.
And that is good.
Increase descent. Maintain
Alright, and give me the left. You.
Maintain vertical speed. Crossing. Maintain. Monitor vertical speed. TCAS test. Pass.
Alright, that's all looking good. Let's just run that overheat test and the TAT test. Everything else should be good here. Let me just check. Very good. Stall warning. Alright, that's all good. We're good all around there. We're good here. We're good there. We're good here. Alright, that test is done. Let's get that done. And I will take progress.
Wind shear. Wind shear. Wind shear. Enough. Think rate. Terrain.
Alright, let's get the APU up.
Don't sink. Don't sink. Too low. Terrain. Too low.
Alright, let me bring this down. Bring that screen back.
Flight slow. Bank angle. Bank angle. Approaching minimums.
Alright, what text did I miss while I was in the electronic flight bag? I got Max. Yeah, probably going to have to refresh that in order for that screen to come up with the right heading.
100. 50. 40. 30.
Oh, nice, Tom. You building your pedestal?
Wind shear.
Yeah.
Wind shear.
Hey, Nate, how's it going?
Too low. Terrain.
Rochester. I got a friend in Ronkonkoma. We come into
Ahead.
Islip all the time. Hey, Skywise, how's it going?
Obstacle.
And Paul, how's it going, Paul?
Ahead.
Hope everybody's having a good night. I'm trying to get a quick ride in here. Probably screwing stuff up, but I wanted to get 2 of them in today. Alright, that's all good. APU is up and running. Let's switch on over. That test is done. Alright, and let's get on. Okay, and oh, we're good. We're good there. We're good there. Let's get buttoned up and call for push. Let's get out of here. I'm going to lose that screen again for a bit. I'll be right back. Give me ground services. Let's get all disconnected here. I want to get out of here. Let me have you, and you. Ground services, disconnect, remove, you, doors. Alright, we're completely disconnected. Let's call for push.
Cockpit, service driving up.
Alright, that all looks pretty good. Now, your screens should be set, I hope. And we've got runway 23 on the way out. Alright, we can kill that. Man, look at that brake pressure already.
Got a 1810, gate 135 push with Delta 1810.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
Yeah. Yeah, I want to get 2 rides in today, I'm hoping. A couple of night rides. I want to come into JFK's Parkway Visual. That's what this is set up for tonight. We should have a great nighttime view.
So connected.
All right.
Broadcast and service.
Let's go.
Release parking brake.
Let's get on out of here.
Start at pushback. And you may start engines.
Start number 2. I think I might have to line that monitor up a little bit better. Okay. Pressure's good. We're starting number 1. Looks like it's off just a little bit there. Yeah. And for those of you joining tonight, the night lighting that you're going to see out there with X-Plane are my night lighting edits, along with reshade to give me the view that you're going to see. Alright, we're good here. We're good here. Good, good, good. Off, off. And we got a clean board.
Operation complete. Set parking brake. Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
And we got Charlie straight down. So today's ride is 269 miles. So we should be able to do this run in a little over an hour. Not even, I don't think. Endeavor doesn't run 737s. So we might be a little quicker.
Tow is disconnected and bypass bin has been removed. Hand signal on the right. We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
Alright, there goes the tow. TA auto. Let me have you. Alright, let's have that. Let's take a peek. That top section is done, and exterior lights as needed. We are good. APU is needed. It's off. Master caution recall. We got a clean board. Flaps are set for takeoff. Transponders TA auto. Weather radar is auto, and our flight controls are free and clear. All right. All right, New York, here we come. I'm running live weather, so I'm hoping that we have decent weather in New York, so we have a good view coming in over the water. And we're going to make a nice little tight turn coming in on the Parkway Visual into a 13 left into Kennedy.
Cabin crew, the cabin is ready for departure.
Delta 387 from the tower, 118.6.
Alright, we got this down to the end. Well, hey, Chris. How's it going? And Gregory. From New York. My old stomping grounds. We're coming into Kennedy, so we're going to be doing a visual approach into 13 left, so the view and the night lighting should look pretty cool. I see it in 4K though. Unfortunately, you only get it at 1080p, so but still looks pretty cool when I watch it on the TV. So, whoa, easy there. What is that? What was that? That was a little weird. I may have to take a look at my tiller sensitivity here. Switch on over.
Endeavor Airlines Flight.
So we got some nice gusty winds on the way out.
Tower for Fairway 150. We did take a bird strike on the nose on rotation.
I'll get that once we get set. And we can get rid of you. What happened to my chart here? There we are. Getting lined up and then I'll fix that. I don't know why it won't let go.
2, 3.
My fat fingers don't want to work. I gotta lose all this momentum now.
On runway 2, 3.
Alright, come here. Track that and be gone. Really? Do you want to go away here or what? Look at this thing. Hello, Louis. What are you doing here? Free, and then go away. It just doesn't want to go away. Don't show the trail, just disappear, box. You believe that? Don't want to go anywhere. I don't get it. Ah, the hell with it. Alright, 40%. Let's get the throttle up.
On
Stable.
runway 2,
Toga.
On runway 2, 3.
Thrust set. Airspeed's active. Check. Throttle hold. Stable through 80. Would be nice if we had a right-hand turn coming out of here instead of a left. You'd have a better view out that window. I guess I could probably go right, but flaps 1. Hope you got a view out that window. Pretty cool view from where I'm seeing it. Flaps up. Pretty cool departure. Alright, you can have it, ZIBO. Let's see, you can handle the rest here. Yep, Parkway Visual, Chris. That's the one I want to run. I'm looking forward to that. And again, for those of you joining in, if you don't like the night lighting you see out there, that's on me. Those are my night lighting edits, along with reshade. But if you do like them, there's a link down below. You can go grab them and try them if you like. You don't have to use reshade. There's a version without reshade as well in there, included in the mix. It must be pretty popular because it's pretty close to 12,000 downloads, if I remember correctly. So I like them. They look great on the 4K monitors that I have here. So I don't know why I can't get rid of that box. And this thing just goes, it goes in one direction and then the other direction. That, and then disappear. Missed the box. Oh, that did it. All right, don't touch it. Don't touch it. That was a pretty cool departure. It would have been nice if we had a right looping turn on the way out, though. That would have given you a better view out that right window than having my fat head and a tablet in the way on the way out. So, hey, Hawkins Zone. I didn't see you sneak in here. And Gregory, I think. Did I catch you, Gregory? Yeah, from New York. Yes, I remember. Oh, you're up in Canada, huh? Yeah, nice. Oh, thanks, Chris. I appreciate that. Yeah, the climb out was pretty cool. All right, that's 10. Let's get cleaned up here. Let them know they can go run around and serve coffee. And we're climbing up beautifully. Temperature is just fine. Our N1, N2, EGT, oil pressure, temperature, quantity, vibrations, all that looking pretty good. 059, and that should be in range. That's some city lights down here off to the left. I don't think the camera's going to catch them, though. And at Shoal, we should have 14.2 on the fuel. We're 14.7 right now. We should have 11.3 when we get in. 34 miles to top of climb, 254 to go. We can let them run around. It's pretty smooth. Yeah, I did a couple of rides in Canada early from Vancouver, and the weather wasn't all that great. A lot of cloud cover. All right, we're good up to 25, yes. Alright, so we're going to intercept here. Was that 101, I think? Yeah, we should be on 101 once we hit Skol. Skol, however you pronounce it. And the fuel's right on the money. 14.3, 14.3. Nice departure out of Norfolk. And extended. Let's have a peek. We'll run through the whole setup. Alright, autopilot's engaged. 10 notification is complete. Cabin pressure and temperature. We're going to monitor that, of course. Engine bleeds are on. Pack switches to auto. APU is off. Exterior lights as needed. We are good. Engine start selectors as needed. They're off. Auto brake selector is off. Landing gear is up and off, and we're already set for standard pressure. And we can dump that. I'll take the weather now. You can have the terrain. And we have some city lights down there. So we have a pretty decent view. We're 20,000 feet. And we still have a view out the front window. Hopefully it stays that way as we get into New York. Not much to see now until we're on our way in. What's up, pal? You taking a ride into New York, huh? You want to go get some pizza? Some decent pizza, that is. Shadow's along for the ride. This cat has more first officer time in that right seat than all my friends combined. All right, and we are inbound Calda. Let's see, when do we get on that chart? Let's have a peek here on the back end. Kennedy, Common 4, right? And we have a little ways to go to Sea Isle. Yeah, about 90 miles. And then we'll be on that chart on the way in to Kennedy. All right, Sea Isle. 45 knot crosswind whacking us right now.
1,000 to go.
A little bit of weather right here. We're just going to skirt right past it. That should be coming into range, and that should be 14.9. I mean, nope. You're on the wrong page there, Louis. A little behind. So in the real world, Endeavor did this ride in 1 hour and 12 minutes, but they're not running 737, so we may get in a little quicker. Yeah, the CAA determined that he needed a few more hours in the right seat. What? You heard CAA and he lifted up his head. That's the CAT Aviation Administration. Too funny. I can sit and chat all day long, but there's one word that he knows. COOKIES. Just wanted to make sure he didn't raise his head there, because if he started to learn how to spell, we're all in trouble. Oh, we got some city lights down there still. Nice. All right, Calda, we should have 13.3 on the fuel with 13.5 right now. Beautiful. So we're at cruise. That's 21 minutes from the gate, 13 minutes from the runway. We've got 125 miles to top of descent, 207 to go into Kennedy. So we should be into Kennedy in about 30 minutes. And let's see, Calda, we're going to ZJ 46. And I am running the latest from ZIBO mod. I just put it in today because I've been running MS 2020 for a few days. I'm running 4.03.06 or 0206. It's the latest one that's been put out from ZIBO mod. And this is my first look at it. Oh, that's a pretty cool view. I hope the camera's catching some of that night lighting down there. This is my first look at it. So far from cold and dark, even though I rushed this one, it was a little okey doke with the flow. Everything looks pretty good. And the fuel's right on the money. What do you have? Oh man, I hate that inhaler. I gotta go do some medication. What do we have? We have 110 miles to top of descent, 194 to go. I'll be right back. I just gotta do this inhaler. I know. I hate that medication. Gets in a coughing fit, and then I get the pains in my back. And if I can't get the cough under control, then I got to take some cough syrup with codeine. And then if that don't work, then I got to go to the ER. So, man, now I'm really winded. Whew. But that stuff does work. So I should have just blew my nose before I even got in here. It's going to start loosening up that stuff in my lungs and throat. Let's see, how far out are we? About 60 miles out. Let's have a look here. Hogs, what do we have at Hogs? Hogs, we need to be, or lower. Yeah, we're going to come in lower than that. Hogs. Actually, no, that's all right. We can come in at flight level 180. Yeah, we'll do 180. That works. And common, we need to be 250. Alright. At 11. Oh. 11? Yeah. And that's at common. Okay. Alright, and then we're going to be doing Parkway Visual. Elevation is good. And that's going to be 119.1. Okay. No missed approach procedure. I guess we just won't miss then. Canassi's 112.3. Parkway visuals maintain at or above 2,000 until they be in the Rockaway Point. Remain west of Rockaway Point, hence east of the Kingsborough Community College. Remain east of the Shore Parkway. Cross the Brooklyn Coast Guard Air Station at or above 1,500. Remain east of the Shore Parkway until Canarsie Pier. And then for runway 13 left, we can continue to descent after passing the Twin Stacks. I don't know. I don't think the twin stacks are in here. I do believe I installed some rabbit lighting just for this airport. At least I believe I did. Hopefully we'll be able to see it on the way in. Let's put you in there. Aqueduct Racetrack. Yep, it's going to be off to our left. That all looks pretty good. Why don't we get on here? Back up, Johnny. About 40 miles will be on that chart. And let's switch over. All right, act up. We should have 12.7 on the fuel with 12.9. All in all, pretty good ride. What are we looking at? 56, 55 miles top of descent, 153 to go. 28 minutes since we left the gate, 21 minutes since we entered the runway. Oh, hey, J. Kane. Approximately how much? You're looking at about 100 grand. US dollars. Lighting looks rather nice down there. Have a pretty cool view. Clouds breaking in and out. We got some nice view of some city lighting coming up here on the right. Hopefully we're going to get to see that on the way in. That looks pretty cool. You should see some of that out that window coming up here on the right. And we're heading to 49. And we're inbound Sea Isle. Don't know if you can see the lights down there just yet. And give them a few more minutes and then we'll get them back in their seats. And at Sea Isle, we should have 12.4. We're 12.7, 11.3 when we get in. We've got 140 miles now to JFK. And we've got another 41 miles to top of descent. Another minute or two and we'll get them in their seats. Yeah, KJ, and I saved up for this flight deck for 15 years. A little bit out of my paycheck every time without touching it. That was the most difficult part. Not touching it. Oh, I don't know if you can see the moon there. It looks pretty cool. Little quarter moon there. Nice. Out that right window. I think you can see it actually. All right, we're on 108 now. And that should be coming into view. And we got a 50 knot crosswind. Yeah, this was all professionally built by Flightdeck Solutions, so that's why the high price tag. If you have, you know, cutting skills, soldering skills, drilling skills, you can do this for a lot cheaper, especially nowadays. Oh, that looks fantastic. Cape May down there. The lighting looks pretty cool. We should have a good view on the way in if it stays like this. You know, I can feel that puffy working already. And what time is it now? 5? Yeah, I'm hoping I get another ride in after dinner. I wanted to get 3 in today, but got to be a good neighbor, you know. Yeah, that's one of the reasons why, well, with Microsoft Flight Simulator, I'm using Device Interface Manager as my hardware-software interface. And I was created by a gentleman called Mr. Odom. I didn't make that software. But I created step-by-step videos going through each one of these panels. So if something ever happens in the future, I have a step-by-step approach. And it also helps other individuals that may want to set up their flight deck to run Device Interface Manager with, you know, Microsoft 2020 or 2024. And then when I'm running X-Plane like I'm running now, I'll use FDS to XP, you know, Flight Deck Solutions to X-Plane. And that was created by Pickatanga, who maintains it, as well as the ZHSI glass screens that I'm using. All right, CIO, we should have 12.4. We're 12.4. 11.3, wing it in. Another 16 miles through top of descent. And you know what? Yeah, we'll get them back in their seats now. All right, and I said we were good all the way down. We're good down to 18 right now. Actually, she should handle the whole thing. Let's go down to 11. She should pick that up and then stop along the way. We might as well check it. And we're on that chart. And 52. And both times should be coming into range now. Oh yeah, look at that. Beautiful. Jersey looks nice. Wow. That's enough of that air conditioning. Ooh, what a breeze. What did I say? Endeavor did this ride in an hour and 12 minutes. Right now we're 35 minutes from the gate. And another minute we'll start heading down. And we're due in about 22 minutes. So we're probably going to get in about 10 minutes early. But they don't run 737s, so. Oh, cool, Kevin. Yeah, nice gentleman. Absolutely. I chatted with him a few times on Discord, and it's amazing. Very generous individual. As is Pickatanga. And ZIBO Mod. Right? Zybeck has spent a tremendous amount of time on the 737. And it's freeware, so that's pretty cool. All right, we're on our way down. 36 minutes from the gate, 28 minutes from the runway. As you can see, he's passed out. He's been drinking those little bottles of alcohol before we left the gate. Sleeping it off. So by hogs, we can expect 18 according to the chart, or lower. So we'll see how she handles this on the way down. And we are all set here. Let's get set for you. And the gate on the back end they're using is A14. So we're going to basically be on the same side as the runway we're coming in. We just have to come back all the way and then swing around a little left. Am I right there? All in all, a pretty great ride. And this is the first time run for ZIBO Mod's latest 0.6. So I just installed it today. And it's been great from cold and dark to descent. Yeah, I hear you, Roken Zone. My hands get a little shaky now when I try to do intricate stuff. So that stuff is difficult for me now as well. And it's been for a while, which is one of the reasons why I had this professionally built. But I never knew that I would be getting the Bentley of the skies, basically, because Flightdeck Solutions has moved on to the commercial market. They're making stuff for Southwest Airlines. Was it NASA, GE? Was it BE&E or BAE? A whole bunch of individuals. Some freighter airlines. So they've really moved up in the world. So I pretty much got about as good as you're going to be able to get unless you start moving on to the multi-million-dollar sims, which is pretty cool. All by accident. All right, from there we have that, and let's take a peek here real quick one more time. I don't remember stuff as I used to. And that we need to be, yeah, that was a deuce, okay. Yeah, between the cancers and the lesion on my brain, thanks to 9/11 in New York, I've been forgetful. Although I've been pretty good lately. There have been times I come in here I haven't been able to turn on the deck because I haven't figured it out, and yet I've been in here every day running a few rides, so pretty cool. All right, we're at 18,020 feet, just passing over hogs, so pretty cool. And we should have 12.1 on the fuel. We're 12.1 on the fuel. Looking pretty good, as well as the temp. So she's going to hold 18 for a bit here, and we can go on local pressure, and then she's going to continue on down to 11, as she should for common. And then, you know what, we're good all the way down. Let's come all the way down to 3 for now. We'll make it a deuce. Yeah, my soldering skills are kind of, I'm a little heavy-handed when it comes to solder. All right, ponds, 12. We're 12 on the fuel. 11.3 when we get in. We've got 68 miles to go. So fuel's not going to be an issue unless I can't put it down. So here's Jersey off to our left here. Farmingdale, Belmar. Lit up pretty nice. New York should pop up soon out here. Would be nice if they figured out a way to have it roll in from the horizon. That would be rather nice. Yeah, I hear you, KJ. I hear you. Restless leg is starting to kick up again. But I'm not getting up now. We're getting to the good part. Yep. All right, let's see. We're below 18, so let's have a peek, shall we? Bleed air panel is set to auto. Pressurization, land altitude is in. Passenger signs are on. Auto brake selector is set. Instruments and radios are set. We are set for local QNH. And recall. We got a clean board. And let's put the landing data and VREF info in. What are we coming in at here? Buck 45. I don't know if you can see the lights out there. That's New Jersey. Out to the left there. Basically Belmont, the Farmingdale area. And we're inbound Common. So Common 11.9. We're 11.9 right now, so we're looking pretty good. And you should be 41. And give me the speed. Let's slow to 250. They want us 250 at Common. Yes, at 11. And let's get in here and get set. Oh yeah, look at those winds pushing sideways big time. 49 knot wind whacking us from the side. Oh no, this has been a great ride from the mod. His latest version. I didn't notice any porpoising effect on the way up or the way down. So, yeah, drag required. I'm way ahead of you, pal. Alright, that puts us pretty much at Common, so. All right, we're coming up on 11,000 now, and 250 knots right there. Very nice. And we're going to 4. Oh no, he's up here. He's going for a ride to New York. He just covered his eyes. You can't see me. That's funny. Time for dinner, buddy. Cookies? Dinner? He's like, oh, dinner? Yeah, I get up for dinner. Come on, don't step on the radios. There you go. Step on the metal plates. Beautiful. Bailing on me just before we get into New York, for first class meal. Some nerve. Yeah, Kane, that's the same thing as it was. I've had this now about 10 years ago. This is about 10 years old now, and I was in the same boat. This was probably one of the easier ones to get back there compared to the other flight decks that, pretty now you can get the A320s and everything else. We're coming up on 10. So one of the reasons why I picked this bad boy, I was a 757, 767 fan, the Boeing Brown and whatnot, but this turned out to be a better fit because of the runs. I prefer doing an hour, hour and a half, 2 hour max runs, and there are just way more flights for the NG than for the 6-7, or the 777 or the 8-7 if I wanted to build one of those flight decks. So that should be coming into view here. And how about we slow all the way down? I want to enjoy this view. I'd really like to do a helicopter one for 2024. That would really be nice. Yeah, I'm already on it, pal. And at or above 2,000, right? Yeah, city's starting to pop in now. I hope the camera does this a little bit of justice. Looks pretty cool from here. I can make out the Verrazano Bridge. Got some skyscrapers in the distance. I can see Newark, and we've got Kennedy. Yeah, Rodney. Yep, Pat 738 does. Yep. That's exactly what I'm looking for VR. Only sad thing is it wouldn't be set up for YouTube though. You know, that would be the only sad thing. All right, let's get that set back up. Give me flaps 1. Let's start slowing all the way down. I said what? Buck what? Buck 45. We're coming in here, huh? You know what? Give me right to 5. A little bit of porpoising going on there. If I get the flaps out and get the nose down, the nose will give you a better view of the lighting out the front window. But we are getting a little porpoising effect going on here. A little bit of that going on. Liking that view. Yep, 223, right? 223. Here's my old neighborhood down there, Bay Ridge, Brooklyn. From many years ago. I grew up about a mile from the Verrazano Bridge. Pretty close to the 69th Street Pier, I guess you could say. Ah, lights are starting to kick in now. Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I kept coming back to YouTube every time the money wanted to burn a hole. Let me flaps 10. Burn a hole in my pocket to get refocused. One of the reasons why I put these up. If there's someone working on a flight deck themselves and the money wants to burn a hole in the pocket, hopefully they come in here, watch a video like this, and they get refocused and keep that money in the bank. Holding at Haybroad 4. And we're doing 43 now. I don't see the rabbit lighting down there. It was a separate add-on for the JFK airport. But I did kick up all the lighting. I just haven't figured out a way to kick up the rabbit without it affecting all the other lights. It just makes it difficult to see. What a great view. And we're going to 4-3. Should have a good view out that window. And again, those of you joining in, the night lighting you see down there, that's my night lighting. So if you don't like it, that's on me, not Laminar. All right, let's get set up to land here. Oh, there's the rabbit. I got it. And give me 15. We're gonna slow all the way up and get set up. There we are. We're on that chart. And we'll go right to 30. All right, my bird. Oh, easy with the trim there, Louis. There we go. We're holding at 4. All right. I don't know if you can see the rabbit down there right next to the Bell Parkway. Pretty cool ride. They're not using this runway in the real world tonight. I'm just doing it because I wanted to ride this approach. Oh, air conditioning just kicked back into me. Wow, what a view. Beautiful. This is a nice ride. Here's the rabbit right here, part of it anyway. A little bit of flicker on that monitor there. What's up with that, Louis? As you can see, the airport lighting doesn't stick out like a sore thumb anymore. That was one of my big pet peeves with this whole setup. Beautiful view. Man, that looks great. Beautiful view. I hope you're enjoying that view out the window. And this is why I prefer X-Plane 12 at night over MS 2020, the night lighting. MS 2020 and 2024, they're great in the daytime, but they just can't compete at night. This night lighting is amazing with this setup. We'll touch high here. Beautiful view, man.
Approaching 13 left.
Doesn't get any better than this. Man. Outstanding. Little flicker on that left monitor there. Continue. Prepare for landing.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10,
Hope you enjoyed that ride into Kennedy. I'm definitely going to go back and look at this on the big screen. That looked pretty cool coming in.
80 knots.
See if we can get off here so we don't have to cross. Beautiful ride, and we're down here. Outstanding. Let me get cleaned up here real quick. APU's up, off, you. You're gonna go to TA, you can go to test. Alright, and don't need that, you can come on back. Off. And that's all looking pretty good. Alright, we're waiting on the APU, and we can continue in. Let me grab my charts. We have the airport. We're coming right back here by TA up in the corner. Oh, you can come off as well. And it doesn't get any better than that. That was beautiful. Yeah, get some flickers here. Have to take a look at that. Don't like that. Yeah, I'm even getting him on the front now. Alright, APU is up. So, runway to runway, that was 52 minutes. So that's 59 minutes from the gate right now. They did it in an hour and 12. So, figure we're about 10 minutes early. But we did it in a 737. Endeavor didn't use 37s. So, we got this down to... Okay. I hope that approach was nice and smooth view-wise for you guys. It was smooth on my end. Hopefully YouTube doesn't add any flickers. I'm getting stutters now though. So if you're seeing that, that's coming from whatever demand's going on here. It might be all the aircraft out of here. I've got them maxed out. And we're looking towards Manhattan, so not surprising. And that's embedded. Alright, we got a left coming up here. A left on Bravo. And TB, we got a left. TB, we got a left. Yeah, I think this tiller may need a little bit of work in the X-plane. A little too sensitive here and now. Alright, we're coming across, all the way across. Hopefully there's a piece of cheese at the end of this maze. Just lost my ground markings. All of a sudden, they just disappeared. Ground markings just disappeared. And we're up here on the left. Hopefully no one's in our spot. When I say A14, and we can kill you. There's 14 right there. Bottom. There's 14 right there. Whoa, easy there, Louis. Where you going? And you see how the gates disappear on the outside monitors? That's the networking that Laminar still hasn't fixed. Oh, we can kill number 2 here. Alright, and oh, why was that on? That should have been off. Anti-collision, let them run around. Make sure these brakes are set. That's interesting. Alright, and I'm going to need the electronic flight bag, so yeah, you're not going to need anything on the back there. So let me do it from up here, and then I don't lose that screen. And ground services, GPU, set the chocks, ASU, doors open. Alright, chocks are in position. We can lose the parking brake. Ground power is available. We'll go on ground, confirm with the AC selector. We're going to get set for unconditioned air. And we don't need the APU, don't need you. Fuel switches are off, galley power is off, hydraulic pumps are off, and TCAS is going to standby. Let's have a peek. Electrical power, APU or ground, we're on ground. Bleed air, we're set for unconditioned air. APU bleed switch is off. Left and right packs are set to auto, and the isolation valve is open. Fuel levers are set to cut off. Anti-collision light is off. Passenger signs are off. Fuel pump switches are off. Electrical panel check set. Galley power is off. Window heat switches are off. Hydraulic pumps, electric 2 and 1 are off. Exterior lights, we have logo and position. Flight director switches are off. Chocks in position. Parking brake is off. That's a wrap. Alright everybody, I hope you enjoyed that ride, man. This was a pretty good one. And that's an hour and 5 minutes. So we were off by a little bit, but we weren't using the same aircraft. So I hope everybody that was here this afternoon, I hope you enjoyed that ride. I always enjoy the company and the conversation, like I said. And if I missed any of your texts along the way, I apologize for that. Let me see, what did I miss on the back end here as we were taxiing in? There you go, 3D printed to make parts. That's the way to go. Butter, yeah, I hope so. I have to go back and review that myself, man. And let's see, overhead is not Andrino though. Okay. Yeah, cable spaghetti. You're not kidding. That'll happen rather quickly if you don't. If you're not decent with cable management, no doubt about it. Let's see. Okay, that 12 volt is okay. That. Going to replace with the control. That's pretty cool. Not bad. Yeah, I'm definitely going to go take a look at those lights, Chris, on the big TV now while I have my dinner. I have leftover stuffed shells and meatballs from yesterday that my wife made for Sunday dinner. So, all right, everybody. I hope you enjoyed that ride. I'm hoping to get back here later on tonight, get another ride in. Don't know where I'm going to go, but it's going to be another night flight to get some decent night lighting views out the window. All right, everybody. I'll catch you later. Take care.
Show 2-1, you're on the stretcher, report 30 miles from Lima, Bravo. That's correct. United 1223 were established on the lookout. United 1222, looks like no, only in this country city. Nobody doesn't circulate. Jump to 1 contact code, 119, everything on state. Project code 119, call. Southwest 112.1, descending 10 out. Southwest 112, control to Eastern Survey, that contact between via Barra 3 Lima, arrival to Eastern 995. The guy that you need to approach, okay, it's going to be the Barra 3 Lima approach, descending ILS 7, Southwest 112. Southwest 112 is approach. Control us, 1282 is the saddle. Contact 282, Roger, contact Tower, 118.0 space, good night. After that,